Hello, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe and then you'll never miss a forecast. Most of us are going to have a bright and breezy Friday, certainly a fair bit drier than it has been for much of this week. Low pressure has been dominating. We've seen these two weather fronts zipping across the UK, bringing heavy rain and some gusty winds. But now this little bump in the isobars is a ridge of high pressure. It's not going to last too long, but it will bring most of us a fine Friday. Let's rewind the clock, however, because the isobars are squeezing together around that low, and we do have a Met Office yellow warning in place covering parts of Wales through Thursday evening, gusts of 55 to 65 miles an hour before they ease off a little through the night. Enough of a wind, though, to stop temperatures dropping too far. The showers will slowly ease through the early hours as well, so certainly many central and eastern parts will become dry. As I said, enough of a breeze to stop too much of a frost. Temperatures mostly starting off on Friday at between 5 and 7 Celsius. On to the details for Friday. Broadly speaking, a bright and breezy kind of day. There will still be some showers, particularly in the morning. South Wales, southwest England and northwest England too. A few will drift across Northern Ireland during the day, and plenty will affect northern parts of Scotland during the day, some even getting into Aberdeenshire perhaps. But through the central belt, much of southern Scotland, certainly most of the Midlands and eastern England will be dry, and even the showers further west will tend to ease off during the afternoon. So sunny spells for much of the country, and temperatures will get up to double digits quite widely, perhaps even into the teens across parts of the southwest. Single figures likely across parts of eastern Scotland, so around or just above average for the time of year. These temperatures will drop quite sharply on Friday evening, so bear that in mind if you are heading out. We'll keep some showery outbreaks of rain going across western parts of Scotland during the night, but elsewhere most places becoming dry and with clear spells and lighter winds, a bit of mist and fog, and also a touch of frost is possible on Saturday morning, particularly across these central and eastern parts, where it should be by and large a dry day on Saturday, but notice there's more rain coming in from the west. A wet start for Northern Ireland, and that rain spreads to parts of Scotland, western parts of England and Wales by the afternoon. It's going to be fairly erratic, the progress of this rainfall, but it could be quite heavy. It'll be accompanied by a strong and gusty wind, particularly around these western coasts during the afternoon. Much of eastern England likely to stay dry until dusk at least, and the winds will be strengthening but also coming up from the south, bringing mild air, so double digits across the board, even where it's raining, and we could see highs of 13 Celsius quite easily across the south, perhaps even a little higher if it stays bright enough. Now, as we go through Saturday evening and overnight, that rain is going to slowly and erratically work its way eastwards. It's all tied into this weather front, but it's got a bit of a ripple on it, a bit of a wave as it's known. Now, these always add complications to the forecast and generate more uncertainty. So the big question for Sunday is whether this rain will clear away from East Anglia and the southeast. The isobars open up, so it won't be as windy. Many places will be brighter on Sunday, but as I said, just question marks about the rain on this weather front and how quickly it clears. There is more details to be had in our weekend forecast on YouTube. So as I said, don't forget to hit subscribe and you'll never miss one. Also, make sure you keep up to date by following us right across social media.